Municipal vote coming up October 25th, our producer Abdullah Malik had a chance to meet with one of the candidates running for mayor, Joe Pantalone, to see where he stands on some of the pressing issues affecting Toronto, like public transit, the importance of trees, and getting the general public more involved in politics.
One of the people hoping to replace Miller is this man, Deputy Mayor Joe Pantalone.
Well, I am a Torontonian and proud to be so. And I'm a Torontonian by adoption. I was born in Italy, actually. I came at the age of 13, along with my parents and my family. And I tell people that at the age of 13, I spoke 2 words of English because of cinema and the movies, yeah and no. So you could say that I'm a product of the English as a second language instruction in this city, in this country. This is an example of, we have an amazing city that allows immigration to occur, knowing that those who are different add value. So therefore, I'm grateful to have been welcomed into this city, and I like to think, like most other immigrants, have contributed and made this place an even better place to be. For the last 6 years, I've been Deputy Mayor of the City of Toronto, and I'm very much proud of the work that we've done here in order to make sure we have a great place to live.
Joe is known as a Green candidate and has focused on environmental issues for many years. In 1999, Joe became the city's tree advocate and is responsible for the increasing number of trees planted each year from 10,000 in 1999 to 100,000 in 2009.
Trees are there for all sorts of reasons. They remove pollutants out of the air and put in oxygen. They provide beauty. They provide habitat for birds. They cool the city in the summertime and save us energy, and saving, the Mother Nature.
One of the major issues in this election is public transportation. The current plan is to build above-the-ground tracks, such as RT trains and streetcars, but many would prefer expanding the subway instead. They feel that above-the-ground tracks will increase traffic congestion. Pantalone favors sticking to the plan.
It's between having a subway, which is the best route, and a streetcar is that if you have limited money, you can get 10 kilometers of streetcars in their own right away. For every kilometer you can get a subway. And given the fact that money is short, that's why we're going primarily for streetcars in their own right away. You get more for your dollars and you move more people in more places.
Some candidates in this election are coming from outside City Hall or politics altogether. Rocco Rossi in particular is running as an outsider. He says that he will bring fresh ideas and is even trying to portray experience at City Hall as a negative. Pantalone disagrees.
The idea that if your inexperience is better doesn't make any sense. I mean, imagine if there was some problem in your own body. Would you want somebody an experienced doctor, doing surgery on you? Would you want somebody who's well-meaning but inexperienced? The City of Toronto is the 6th largest government in the country. So you need to have experience in order to be able to run it properly. To have inexperience means that you're going to do things by trial and error. And frankly, you're going to have a few errors. The only difference is that when you have 2.6 million people, will be suffering your errors. That's why there hasn't been anybody elected for mayor of the City of Toronto since 1902. 108 years ago was the last time somebody who was not a member of City Council got elected mayor, because the Torontonians in their wisdom have realized that experience is worth a lot.
Pantalone has served as deputy mayor under David Miller. Many are saying that a vote for Joe is a vote for continuation of things as they are. I asked Pantalone if he would do anything differently than David Miller if he was elected.
Well, I'm Joe Pantalone. I'm not David Miller. I'm not 6'2", blonde and blue-eyed, as you can tell. So therefore, I would be doing things differently where I disagree, and I would do some things the same. For example, transit expansion, I would be doing the same. However, anything that the city does, be it the TDC or city service, I will demand more efficiency, because we got to be able to give the taxpayer more return on their investment in city services. That's one of the things I would do differently, and I put in a lot of effort into it.
Pantalone emphasizes the importance of people paying attention to the issues and getting out to vote in the fall.
Anybody who cares about their friends, their family, their neighborhood, really is interested in politics. It's just a question of making the connection to City Hall or the provincial federal government. Politics, at the end of the day, it's human relations. Society relies on government. And I like to emphasize to people that they need to get involved. The democratic principles and society demands it, because all of us get a better product if we get involved. If we don't get involved, well, then somebody else decides, and that's a problem.
The election will take place on October 25th.
While the journal only looked at 2 of the many different candidates for this election, you want to make sure you do your research on all the choices. Every vote counts, so it's important you make an educated decision.
So while the candidates for mayor metaphorically duke it out, our next segment is about physically duking it out.
Boxing has been around for thousands of years. In fact, there's ancient Egyptian art depicting fistfight with spectators that dates as early as 3000 BC. And it's not all about punching with all your might. You need a good teacher too. Here's our next clip.
Today I'm outside of Excel Fitness Club with a trainer by the name of Dwayne. He whips people into shape with the use of boxing techniques. Let's take a look inside.
My name is Dwayne Dells, CEO, Body by Chosen. We're at Excel Fitness right now in Pickering, but we train all across the city, all across the GTA. I'm 28. I've been doing this personal training for a year now. I used to compete in amateur boxing, so I did that for about 2 years. But before that, I used to train. My dad used to be a professional kickboxer, so I was always into fitness, kickboxing, boxing. So then I competed for 2-3 years, and then I like training, so I came into the training. My dad is also a personal trainer. He's been doing it for the past 8 years. And his company is called Body by Dex. His first name is Dexter, so Body by Dex. And so I just came with the Body by Chosen. So for example, if we do 3 days a week for a month, we'll charge like 30 a session. So 30 a session, 3 days a week for the month with the eating plan. What we do is, depends what the client wants. There's clients who want to learn the technical part of boxing, and there's clients who want to like shed their weight and tone up. So the clients who want to learn the technical part, we go slower with them, learn the technical part of it. The clients who want to shed weight is more intense cardio, kickboxing, boxing, weights, running, plyometrics, stretching. So it all depends.
My name's Sean. I'm 23 years old. I've been training with Dwayne for about a little over a year now. I've known him for a lot longer than that though, but I just started training because I actually got sick, so I lost a lot of weight. So I called Dwayne up because I know he did the boxing thing. So I joined and I started doing boxing. I still started training with him, and then I got into the training as well. Well, it depends on the day. There's specific days where it's legs, chest, body specific. There's a lot of cardio because boxing is a lot of cardio, a lot of shoulder work because it's real tired punching all the time. That's about it, really. Well, I've gained muscle mass. I've gained weight that I wanted to gain back. I've learned how the concept of boxing and how actual difficult it is. If you watch it on TV, you think it's simple, but it's really, really hard.
You have to expect intense training. No slacking. No slacking. Because they're trying to reach a goal, so that's our goal is to help them reach their goal. When the clients reach their goal, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good about my job. Because that's what I'm here for, right? Is to help them reach their goal.